Welcome to the King Boy channel. Today here we are here to finish bundling my door panels. I'm finna get my door panels ready to get sanded down so I can get them painted. And the goal is like the door panels is in pretty good condition. Like the way the fiberglass, it's pretty smooth, but I gotta get it perfectly smooth. So because if I paint it like the way it is now, it's gonna show a little bit of the imperfections in the bundle. So the goal is to get it completely slick, smooth, and get it ready for sanding down so I can get it painted. Cause like I said, it's time to paint my door panels. I'm gonna paint the fiberglass part of the door panel red, and I'm gonna paint the top of the door panel silver. So let's get to it. Finally get everything taped up. Everything looking good now. Now all I gotta do is start putting the bundle down. This is the first time I ever actually used bundle. I never used bundle before in my life. So this is the first for me using it. This door panel needs a good much of it on here. It's got a lot of uneven spots. But the goal is to go ahead and try to bundle it, get it as smooth as possible, and get it ready for painting. So let's get to it. As you see right now, I'm in the shed now, I'm in the shop. This is a lot harder than I thought it was, but we are making progress. I got one door panel done. I don't currently have it on me at the moment. I have it at another house at another location where my truck at. But the door panel right here, I've just finished bundling it up. I haven't sanded it yet. But yeah, let's just go ahead and get you to the details of what all I had to do. As you see, I got everything done. Like I say, all I gotta do now is start sanding it down and stuff. So put an orbital sanding on it and sand it down. It's gonna be a lot of sanding because there was a lot of sanding on the other door panel. I mean, this is very, very time consuming. This is time consuming. I really thought this is one of them things that, takes like 5 minutes, but no, it took me like 3 hours of sanding the other door panel to get it smooth enough for paint. So, like I said, we're taking one step at a time. It's gonna turn out pretty good. Like I say, it's gonna be 5/8, 4-4-inch tweeters. It's gonna be a very, very loud door panel. Waiting everything to cure. And the next time y'all see it, I should be getting ready to lay paint on it. So, yep. Bundle I'm using right here. Never heard of this brand before. I mean, people probably that's in the body shops probably know what this is. It was kind of the brand that recommended. Wasn't that high either. I think it was like $20 for a pack of this right here. Pretty much got both door panels done. I used a lot of it, and I still got some left in it. It's like a glaze, I guess you could call it a fine finish, good for fine finish and stuff. Did pretty good. I mean, I don't know how this would do if you trying to fix an acid like dent in the truck or something, but this pretty good for far as like doing the door panel and stuff. So. Like I said, I got everything done, everything fit up, just waiting on the cue. I got to sand it. You can definitely see how uneven and stuff. I mean, I'm not, like I said, I'm not really familiar with body filler too much. So I'm pretty sure all body filler, once you lay it down, you got to do quite a bit of sanding. But, yep. Just taking one step at a time. I'm back again. Hey, we are grinding. We finally got both door panels done. A lot of sanding. And some more sanding to come because once I prime, I got to sand it some more. So finally got all the bundled, everything neat, nice, sand it down. Yeah, I hit it with some 180 grit. Got to go back over with some 320 grit. And once I go back over with 320 grit, it should be ready to prime down. And then now I had to resand it again, then paint it. But it's a lot of steps to it. A lot of the paint is the easiest part. It's always the prep work, and a lot of prep work. Y'all check it out right here. Got both door panels done now. To be my first time using the bundle, it actually turned out all right. I need to kind of play around with some other brands and stuff and see what's more firm because the bundle I was using is really runny. It's like water pretty much. Even when you're mixing it with the hardener, it's kind of runny. But it's really easy to sand too. But like I said, I went over 180 grit. I know you see a lot of spots where it looks like it's eating through, but it's actually very, very smooth though. Very, very smooth. I mean, I don't feel any indentions. I got it maybe a little small touch-up spots here and there once I go back with the 320. But other than that, it's very, very smooth. The hardest part was this part, the bottom of it. You're really not going to see it, but I don't want to. I mean, if I'm going to do all this work right here, I might as well get it smooth all over because I want the paint to lay even everywhere. I don't want to, somebody look down or something. You know how, like, oh, man, you missed this spot. It looks like crap right here. So the main focus was these corners, like these main corners right here. Especially this spot right here at the top. That right there to me makes it or break it. You know, that tells you how good your bondo is. Like I said, it's not flawless yet. Still, like these spots right here, I'm gonna have to go back over it. But other than these right here, these spots right here, it's actually pretty smooth. I mean, it looks pretty good. So once I go back over the 320 grit and then clean up these spots right here, we should be ready to lay that paint down on that, ready to lay that base coat. You know, the idea is to paint this part red and then paint the rest of the door panel silver. So red, the master color of the truck, and silver, the master color of the lift. So I think it's gonna look pretty good. I mean, like I said, this is my first time painting a door panel. My main focus is I'm hoping in 3 to 4 months it don't crack, because bondo tends to want to crack if it's not laid down properly or if you're not using the right type of bondo. So like I said, this is all new to me, so I ain't gonna know until later on down the road if it's gonna crack or start flaking. I mean, 'cause this is really the first time I ever did something like this right here. So I always say worst case scenario is start cracking or flaking or chipping off or whatever the case may be. Or I just pull the door panel apart and then wrap it in leather, and that'll solve all that right there. Cause right now it's smooth enough to lay wrap on it, but you know the idea is if I have to go back over it, I'm just gonna wrap it in leather. So it'll be red leather, and then you know this still be silver or whatever. So yeah, just taking one day at a time. Still waiting on my parts to come in for my motor. My lift plate. I got like a plate that normally like how the LS do when you it helps you lift the truck. Helps you lift the engine up. That way you can kind of position it a certain way. You can kind of lean it forward or back. Still ain't came in yet, so I'm just that's kind of being a headache on its own. But whenever I get some more free time, we be ready to put the motor in the truck, because motor's finished, and I'm just trying to get everything done really at the same time, so I don't have to be waiting on nobody. I like to do a lot of my own work. I built my own engine before. This is my first time ever building a Ford engine. This is my first time doing bundle work. One thing for certain is I feel like if you mess up, it's not the end of the world. Like a lot of people are like afraid to make mistakes, afraid to work on their own vehicles, afraid to do like any project stuff to any mechanic work because they're afraid of like something breaking. But at the end of the day, it's a machine it can replace. If something break, especially if it's not expensive, I mean, I feel like it's more value to learn that skill, because if you learn especially if you learn a skill like what I'm doing now, like if this turn out real good, like really, really good, and like it may even be a clientele for me, might be some people, other people like, hey, I want my door panels painted too. How much you charge to paint my door panels? So just learning new skills. I'm a DIY guy, so hey, I just try it. Hey, I built my own engine. I mean, I didn't build my own doors, but I'm doing the finishing work on my own doors. Hey, I'm just taking one step at a time. So this is the Kingboard channel. I hope you like, share, subscribe. Keeping y'all updated. Trying to get back active to posting. I haven't been posting really. Just really had a lot of stuff going on in our personal life, so I really just ain't been posting like I normally should be posting. But I'm trying to get back on that grind. I'm trying to get back on that old grind, like how it was when I first started doing YouTube. I used to work like 15 hours, a day, and then go to the gym and then work on my truck. Like I'm trying to get back on that drive, and that it's hard. But hey, if I get back on this drive, hey, we can grow together. We can grow together. So this is the Kingboard channel, and we out.